very bright laser, but I'll get to my talking points in just a sec. Let me go over the overview of it. By the way, the gun was already safety checked. There's the magazine right there, and the round indicator is down. But enough about that. The battery type of the LaserMax is a 357. It takes 2 of those batteries, about the size of a watch battery. Laser operating temperature is around 5 degrees Fahrenheit to 150 degrees Fahrenheit. Laser wavelength is 635 nm, kind of like a reddish / orange. Power output is 5 milliwatts, so normal type of red laser. Mount style is military 1913 style Picatinny rail, or 1.75 Weaver rail, or longer, doesn't matter. Laser mount for, it has a mount on built inside of it for laser optics or another light optic. Beam options, pulsing beam, or constant on. Right now I have it on pulse because it saves battery life. I'll get to that in just a sec. Battery life, 6 hours on pulse and 3 hours on constant on. Let's see. Laser activation is ambidextrous push switch, as in you can activate it from both sides with if you're a left-handed or a right-handed shooter. Let's see. Optional push button switch for long guns. It comes. You can buy a push button like if you have it on a carbine or a shotgun, and you don't want to have to be actuating this every time you're in close quarter combat, like for you military guys or law enforcement, and you want to buy a push button switch. They have a cord they sell, a 6-inch cord to a 10-inch cord. Mounting the mounting, what it uses is push to mount, which is that little bolt right there, kind of like the TLR-1S. You just push it in and the side comes out, and then you just kind of clamp it onto your gun. Windage and elevation type is, of course, an Allen wrench. It's a very, very little Allen wrench. I don't know if you can see that. The camera's not picking it up, but there's a little hole right on, you kind of can see it right there. There's a little hole, and that's where your windage and elevation are. Well, one's this one down here, and then there's one right on the bottom. Let's see. Windage and elevation alignment range is 120 MOA in windage and 120 MOA. Plus, it holds 0. But I'm kind of jumping ahead, and I'll get to that in just a sec. Construction is a fiberglass reinforced nylon, more like a polypropylene or polymer. Let's see. Weight is less than an ounce. It's 0.8 ounces. That's with batteries installed. That's really, really light. Laser is a class 3 laser, as in the brightness and the style of laser it is. Dimensions is 0.76 by 1.40 in width, and times 2.27 in length. So about the size of a matchbox, or those little matchboxes. Approved by the NTOA and NIJ. The NIJ was the drop test. I dropped it about 4 times on several guns. It was on a shotgun, a handgun, and an assault rifle. And it was also approved by the DHS by blowing sand into the little unit, and the temperature test and different types of temperatures. I believe they put it in an oven up to 350 degrees Fahrenheit, and with no damage to the construction at all. Live fire test, it also passed. It survives 20,000 rounds with no flaw or no damage to the windage or elevation. Immersion test, salt or fresh water for at least 2 hours. I'm pretty sure it can go more, but I wouldn't chance it. Other features, turns off after 30 minutes. Let's say you accidentally put it in your holster and this actuates, it'll immediately shut off after 30 minutes of actuation. The price is $189 MSRP, but you can get it around $130. But right now they just came out with a newer model, the Uni-Max, and these are going on rebate. I believe they're taking like $90 off, so you'll probably get these around 90 to $100. So it's a pretty good buy. And now it's enough with the rule sheets. Now my thoughts about it. Well, to be honest with you, start on ergonomics. I love the ergonomics of it. One, because it's fully ambidextrous, and two, because it's just easy to actuate. And three, because it's bright. I mean, it's not going to pick it up in this video, but you can clearly see how big, or it's actually not big, but you can clearly see how bright that dot is. You can actually see the beam right now, and that's that there's light in this room. Let's see. There's people that complain about that little LaserMax emblem right there. I don't find it a big deal, but the people that do, well, that's very easily, you could probably just get a knife or something to take that off. That's that little Weaver style rail, or the rail it has for mounting. You mount, I recommend a TLR3 for an XDM, but if you have a Glock or something like that, a TLR1S will be your choice, or whatever you choose to mount, depending on what your POU is. This is the case right here. This is what you'll get it in, brand new. Shows right there. It's mounted. A light is mounted on it, and that's actually how you can see the beam, indoors or outdoors. Okay, let's see. What do I want to talk about? Oh, how fast is adjusting the windage elevation? It's a little tricky, to be honest with you. I know some people who have actually broken their little LaserMaxes because they didn't read the instructions correctly, and they over adjusted and broke the laser and had to return it to LaserMax and send it back. By the way, thumbs up LaserMax on your service qualities on those types of returns or any types of flaws or things like that. So thumbs up there. Same in quality. But yeah, if you're mounting it on a shotgun, I'd recommend doing it on the receiver. If you have it on the barrel mount, it can move the adjustments. I mean, not by far, and only on double-aught buckshot. But if you're just firing birdshot, you'll be all right. Handguns, it does fine. I mean, it hasn't moved windage or elevation throughout all the times I fired it. And that's actually what I bought it for, was this pistol right here. They have also a khaki brown version, or a coyote brown version. The only reason I didn't get it is because, well, this gun's olive drab, and I don't know, I just have a thing with olive drab, so I wanted the black and olive drab. So that's just me, probably second type cool. But for you guys who like that coyote brown, you know, that's a good choice as well. They also have an infrared version for night ops or something going into that type of field that required night vision, and you wouldn't want to see that laser, but you would want precision for your weapon of choice. They have infrared versions as well. They run about the same price as these Uni-Max Reds. The Uni-Max Green, I mean, I have messed with it, and the only reason I don't have it mounted on this is because I've run into problems with that one. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a good unit, but I wouldn't recommend it for handguns or shotguns. But that's just me. I mean, other people's experiences might vary. But mine with the Uni-Max Red is you're not saying you're getting what you buy. You're basically paying for what you're getting, and if that makes any sense, as in you're paying for a high quality, life-saving, if in that type of situation, life-saving little unit. And for you military or law enforcement guys that get into those intense and adrenaline-pumping situations, and you need to engage the enemy with a handgun, and you don't have like a tactical carbine, because to be honest with you, if you want to If you want to enhance your accuracy with a tactical carbine or a handgun or a shotgun,